Welcome to our channel. Today we how to withdraw from Docker Swarm nodes with safe drain step by step clearly. To initiate the withdrawal from a Docker Swarm node safely, first, ensure you have access to the command line interface of the Swarm cluster. Identify the node you wish to drain by running the command docker node ls. Locate the node's name or ID in the list. Next, to safely drain the node, use the command docker node update availability drain node _name _ ID. This command will mark the node as unavailable for new tasks. All existing tasks on the node will be safely relocated to other available nodes in the swarm. To monitor the progress of the draining process, you can use the command docker node ps node _name _ID. This will display the tasks currently running on the node and their status. Once all tasks have been successfully moved away from the node, you can verify the status with docker node inspect node _name _ ID. Check the spec section to confirm the availability is set to drain. At this point, the node is safely drained. If you need to remove the node from the swarm entirely, run docker node rm node _name _ ID. Before doing so, ensure that the node is not the last manager in your cluster. If it is, you must promote another node to manager status first. After removal, if you plan to rejoin the node later, the command to rejoin to the swarm is docker swarm join. Include the necessary join token and the swarm's manager address to reconnect. For a cleaner exit, you can also disable the services on the node before draining, using docker service update replicas equals 0 service _name. This further ensures no tasks are running on the node during the drain process. Once draining is complete, consider shutting down or repurposing the node as needed. Always refer to the official Docker documentation for any additional options or updates. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.